it's Sunday. I've not filmed anything really. I look like a state, but that's okay. The journey on Friday, I was really lucky. I was able to finish work a lot earlier than I was expecting, which was really nice, and took a lot of the pressure and stress off. And then I got on the train. It was so comfortable and a lovely journey. I really enjoyed it, although it was very cold. They had the air conditioning blasting and it was a cold day anyway, so everyone was on the train in jackets and jumpers and whatnot, but that's okay. I got here just before Shabbat. I was very, very tight on time, but we made it. Yesterday, I didn't really do very much. I was just chilling, very much just chilling all day. And then today I went to a theme park, which I didn't realise was actually more for kids. We went to a theme park, but I still really enjoyed it, and it was lovely, and the weather was mostly nice, so that was good. And I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. And then tomorrow we're planning on going to see Inside Out 2, which I'm so excited for. And we're also hoping to go bowling and maybe eat out, so hopefully it'll be all nice. And we're hoping to get some nice food tonight as well, so I'm just having a great time, to be honest. I'm having a fabulous time, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm already dreading going home. Like, I wish I could just stay here, but I can't, obviously. And I'm going home, and then 2 days later my mum comes, so I'm not complaining, but I'm very happy to be here, and I'm having a great time with my friend. We've watched almost all of Taskmaster. We've got 1.25 episodes left of season 17, and then we're all caught up, I believe. And then we still need to finish watching the second half of Oppenheimer, and then all the other Disney and Marvel things that we still have to watch, but that's okay. So yeah, that's the update for now, and I'm hoping I'll be able to take you with me a little bit tomorrow at least, but we shall see. All right, bye!
Okay.
Hello! I've had quite a journey today. I left my friend's house at around 11 o'clock, more or less bang on. I think it was 5 to 11, and I got home at almost exactly 8:30. So it was a very long journey, and it was really warm outside, but on both the coaches, I took 2 different coaches, the air conditioning was absolutely blasted to the max, so I was freezing cold. I had to wear my jumper and my coat. I had a wonderful time. I was really sad to leave. I would have loved to stay longer, but I couldn't. But because I was sad to leave, I think I kept forgetting, and I do still keep forgetting, that my mum is literally going to be here in 48 hours less. So that's something definitely to look forward to, obviously. But because I had such a good time with my friend and I was so sad to leave, I feel like I've just wiped that from, awareness. I also need to do an audition, and I don't know when or how I'm gonna do it, because I need to do it, I think, by Sunday. And I've learnt most of the material. I need to go over the song, I think, a few more times, but there's a dance as well, which I feel really confident in, so that's good. Although how I'm gonna film it, who knows? The only way, I'm gonna film the dance tomorrow evening anyway, but I just don't know when I'm gonna film the singing, because it's gonna depend on when my grandma's out, and then once my mum is here, there's not gonna be any time I'm not with my mum or she's not home, so I just don't know. But we'll make it work somehow, hopefully. It feels like the kind of song I should be able to, in theory, do in one take. Like, I feel vocally it's fine, I just need to learn the lyrics. And it's short, so should be alright. I do feel I have a lot I need to do, because when I'm with my friend or with family or anyone, there's just so much I want to do and don't. For example, my 1 line a days and my wearing, and all silly things, and my schedule for July has been posted, so I need to have a look at that and make sure that everything's right. I don't have too much on in July so far, so it should be okay, but I'd like to go over it. I feel like there's a lot of things. YouTube, like there's just so much I haven't looked at in the last week that I want to look at before my mum comes, because then I'm gonna have no time to look at it again. Not that that's a bad thing at all, and not that she doesn't let me look at it. It's not like, or my friend either, like it's got nothing to do with that. It's just that I want to spend all the time I can with the person I'm with. It's so interesting because I am so introverted and I do like my own space and I like having time to do this kind of admin-y stuff or whatever you want to call it. But when I'm with someone who really I love dearly and genuinely have a connection to, then I do want to give them all my time and attention. So I don't know how introverted that is of me. Or maybe it's just the desperation of like, I haven't spoken to anyone else and I just want to speak to this one person. I don't know. I wouldn't call it desperation though, because the whole point of being introverted, or not the whole point, but the way I perceive it is that I don't miss the social aspect. Like I don't feel like I'm missing out. It's weird. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to do some of that stuff and then go to bed because I'm working early tomorrow, or normal tomorrow, but I've not worked for a week now, so, well, 5 days. So I would like to hopefully be well rested. Although I did nap on the bus for a little bit, which was quite nice, even though it was very bad for my back, the way I was positioned. Anyway, I just wanted to give you that update. I think there's not a lot to this vlog, so I think it's gonna run into stuff I'm doing with my mum, but we shall see. Because I don't think I'm gonna film as much when I'm with her. We shall see. We shall see. I probably also have a very long YouTube watch later list that I, again, just didn't have a chance. But we did watch a lot of stuff. And actually not very much Marvel, which was on our list, but a lot of other things that we both really enjoyed. So that was nice. But I'll talk about those in my June favourites. I know what month we're in. All right, I'll see you soon. I'm hoping to go to a dance class tomorrow after work, and I'm hoping to walk from work to the dance class. I may have mentioned this. It's about a half an hour walk. So, and the class starts an hour after I finish work, so it should be doable, but we shall see. All right, that really is all. Goodbye. Hello. I have had a really good day, actually. Work was great. I just really love this job. I find it very satisfying. It makes me very happy. And then I walked to my dance class, which was about half an hour, and it was very warm and I was wearing skinny jeans, but I was listening to my book, and so I enjoyed it. And I got to walk past some theatres, which I always love, so that made me very happy as well. And then I did the class, and it was good. It was really nice because there were only 5 of us, although it was a fairly big studio, especially considering there were only 5 of us. But we did 3 and 2, but the girl, I was this one here, and this girl just, I don't know if she didn't have a sense of space or like spatial awareness, or if she just didn't care, or if she actively wanted to block me, but it was like she just wanted to do everything in her power to get in my way. And like, I guess I understand it if it's an audition or something and, you know, the dancer wants to show off. But in this case, it was just really frustrating because I kept trying to go further back so I'd have more space to dance, and she would just come further back as well. And then at one point we split into 2 groups, and it was me, her, and one other girl, so there were only 3 of us in this relatively big studio, and I was in the middle and she was on the end. And again, she just totally came like right in front of me. And the reason that's frustrating is because in drama school, I was always told, like my main note all the time was to dance bigger because I'm quite small. And I guess I'd always sort of only danced to my height, I suppose, and also to my confidence. And so my dance teacher was very much like, Raquel, you are good enough, you just need to elongate and, you know, take up more space and not be scared. And I was like, this is already a routine where I am scared, but I want to try and give it my all. I want to throw myself at it. And I felt like I couldn't because I was being blocked. But it's fine, I did my best. And as I said, this was definitely very outside my comfort zone, very. But I felt like it was a really perfect level. I felt like I could keep up. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too easy. It was just uncomfortable enough that it felt like it was challenging me, but not too uncomfortable that I felt like I didn't want to do it at all. Because I definitely, in my first year here, I went to a few dance classes where it was so hit or miss, because some weeks it was the same duo that was running it, and some weeks I loved it, and some weeks I just felt like I couldn't do any of the dance because I felt far too uncomfortable and inhabited, I suppose. I don't know. And maybe I've also, you know, got better at sort of stepping outside my comfort zone in the last few years, but I also think this was just not quite that bad. And again, I watched some of this guy's videos and there are definitely some dances where it is more intense, and I was quite glad it wasn't, and I couldn't believe my luck. It was a song I actually knew. And that, my friends, is not something that is guaranteed, but I've been really lucky so far with the different dance classes I've gone to. But anyway, came home and actually had a really smooth journey home. Couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe how early I came home. But unfortunately, well, I feel like unfortunately is a mean thing to say, but my grandma was home, which meant I couldn't film my self-tape. And that was especially frustrating because I'd asked her this morning if she was going out at all in the evening, because I thought if she is, I'll come home early rather than go to the dance class and do my self-tape. And she said no. And then just as I came out of the dance class, she said, just had a lovely time with my friend, coming home now. I thought, oh, so you have been out. So I don't know when or how I'm going to do my self-tape, but I am going to do the dance aspect of it now. So I'm going to just put on a little bit of makeup. I don't really want to go overboard with it, can't be bothered, but I'll put something on, and I'm going to obviously get changed and just try and film it in here. I mean, it shouldn't take very long because I'm very confident with the dance, so it should be good. And I feel empowered from the dance class, so that's always good. Although, oh my goodness, some of the stretches I did, my body just didn't want to do at all. Like, it spasmed, which wasn't fun and hurt, but I think it might be because we didn't do an actual warm-up. So usually when you do a warm-up, you do like a bit of stamina to get the blood flowing, like cardio, and then you do your stretches, and we didn't do the cardio bit, we just went straight into stretches. And admittedly, I would have thought my blood was flowing because I'd been walking a lot and it was hot, but apparently not. It could be any number of things. It could be the fact that I haven't done proper stretches in a long time, or not very frequently. But anyway, that wasn't fun and things are still aching. But we're just gonna do our best, get it done, and then probably not go to bed yet. I have no idea what time it is. Why would I? 9 o'clock, that is what I was gonna guess based off the light. And then tomorrow my mum comes. She should be landing sort of on the halfway point of her journey in about an hour, I believe. So I'll see if I can be in touch with her. But it's only 9 o'clock, so I've got ages, which is nice. And I was gonna wash my hair today, but I might see if I can make it last one more day and then do it tomorrow before Shabbat. We shall see. I might do it tonight, depends what time I finish with this dance. Okay, that's all. Bye. Hello, it's 9:30 and I finished the dance tape and one other part of the tape. It's called an ident, where you show yourself, basically. And I'm exhausted. It's very warm in here. I've kept the window closed because I knew I was making noise, and it's just been a very hot day anyway. And I felt really good about the dance itself, and I felt like I was absolutely smashing it, except I forgot about doing turns on carpet. It's just not happening. And maybe professionals, real professionals could, but I could not. So I've done my best with what I've got, and hopefully just my dancing shines through anyway, aside from that. Also, I had to do a lot of like cheating my moves because you're meant to travel a lot and I'm not going to be traveling here. And it took a while to find a camera angle that got my whole body in. So once I got it, I thought I'll just keep myself within the frame. So I've done that, and now I'm trying to decide whether or not I should wash my hair. I mean, the answer is yes, I should. Also, didn't put on makeup because I figured I'm so far back, they can't tell anyway. And actually, I think it looks fine. I just don't really want to wash my hair now before bed. Like, it just feels like it makes more sense to do before Shabbat, because then I've got longer to let it dry. And it's nice to have freshly washed hair and fresh clean clothes for Shabbat. And I'm now already in pyjamas because I had to get my dance clothes off as soon as I could. Also, I haven't worn it in a while, and I don't know if it shrunk in the wash or if I've grown, and it's probably the latter, but it definitely did not fit. Well, it fits alright enough, but it was a struggle, which is a shame because I quite like that. Although it's not my favourite set, which is the set I actually thought I had here, but I must have left it in my suitcase in the garage, which is a bit annoying. But we make sacrifices when we live at our grandma's, and probably anywhere in London, to be honest. Alright, I don't think I'm going to shower as much as I probably should. Well, I'm definitely not going to wash my hair, even if I shower. Those are my rambles, my thoughts, my feelings post-audition and dancing after having already danced and walked, and it's a hot day. And it's apparently the longest day of the year, my grandma told me, which I think is odd because I always thought it was the 21st, not the 20th. But how lovely. I feel like I did make the most out of it though, because I naturally woke up at 7 and I'd set my alarm for 7:10, so that was quite nice. Although honestly, I swear I probably get burnt from the sun. I may have mentioned this before. The way the sun hits my face in the mornings is just, even in the winter, because of the way my room is positioned, I just get the full force of it. It's just in the summer I get a lot more of it because the sun's out for longer. So I'm probably getting sunburnt, which is not ideal. And I need to find my sunscreen. I don't know, I'm sure I still have my sunscreen from Greece, which may be expired, but should do for now. But I've no idea where it is. Probably in another suitcase, to be fair. Anyway, I'll leave you alone for now. I'll see you in the next clip.
Just freeze your brain. Freeze your brain. Go on and freeze your brain. Try it.
He should shut up. I'm sorry, Heather. Look who's with her. Oh my God. Dang, dang, diggity, dang, 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 diggity, dang, dang. I can't believe you actually came. It's exciting, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Okay, so we're about to leave the train and then we're going to be in New York.
Yes.
You're not going to freak out?
New York. I'm already talking New York. I'm already bumping the coffee already. I'm ready to be in New York. Are they ready? Are they ready for me in New York for 2 whole days? I literally be in New York. NYC, I'm already talking I'm ready. I'm ready to be in New York. Yes, I'm ready. Is it ready for me? Are they ready for me? Are you ready for me in New York?
Like every young girl has, that I was certain would come true one day, of stardom and success and all that jazz, so I could pay the bills I'd have to pay, but that isn't quite the way things are. No auditions yet worked out for me. I still long to be a superstar and dream of how I'd love my life to be. I wish that my life were like a musical, and that I could go waltzing through in style. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. So long, I didn't even know that I was lonely. Out in the cold so long, I didn't even know that I was cold. Turn my collar to the wind. This is how it's always been. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. All I've ever known is how to hold my own, but now I wanna hold you too.
This is my gym.
Oh, your lovely open-air gym in the middle of Trafalgar Square.
3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Okay, I think that was a bit lackluster.
Okay, you can do it.
It's hopeless. I thought I knew what I was doing. I wonder, can I believe what I am seeing? Is my so foolish, so reckless? Do you have a darker side? All these questions I'm still learning. Am I sure of which way to go? Now the truth is more revealing. Do I know who you really are? Maybe it's much too early to be certain. Maybe I want to break this path I'm taking. I see your potential. I've been waiting a lifetime to find you. I will never let you go. Strange, eccentric, stupid, Polak. These are things that I've heard in my life. I won't listen. I'll keep going, and the world will remember my name. I'm nothing without your light. The darkness consumes my view. There's one thing I can't explain. Who are you? What are you? Deep blue in color, you float alone like a small meteor. Harsh and tenacious, I see myself in every part of you. This choice may tear me apart. I won't go back to the start. For I am breaking. Now you're here, finally. My path is clear, radiant. That's who I am.
And then the stuff I've been getting up to. Friday night, I had pinned a date in the diary with a boy from Tinder. 6'3", worked in the city, boring job, but he was pretty. He said, where and when? I said meet at 10, kinda late, but he gave me a bit more time to make sure I look fit. Have a shower, style my hair, spend an hour on what to wear, painting my nails and shaving my face, making my bed just in case. Put my favourite Beyonce on, drink a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. I'm looking so glamorous, and I text the boys, still on for tonight.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually back and I can free next week instead. So sorry.
Don't worry, just let me know if I know. Hey girl, let's go out. The second I hit the floor, everything from me fades away. Cause I'm dancing from the window to the wall. Because about that guy who left me high and dry. It's no big deal and it doesn't affect my self-esteem at all.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try to find gravity. Kiss me goodbye and defy gravity. You can't pull me down. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? really moves him. Oh, sure, his wish was granted, but the price just keeps expanding. He thought he knew the cost of the wages of his sin. He